Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, classmates. I am the second presenter of the Group 2 and my topics are hard news and feature story contrasted, types of feature stories, and the effective feature writer. So let's tackle first the feature story and hard news contrasted. So now, let's differentiate them based on their definition. So, hard news is a factual, timely, and event-driven reporting. So, meaning to say that hard news focuses on important issues or breaking news such as accidents and major political events. While in contrast, based on the definition of feature story, it is an in-depth human interest or thematic stories with more narrative and emotional engagement. So, meaning to say that it is a feature stories offer a more in-depth narrative style. So, it focuses on human interest or provide a deeper exploration of themes or topics. So next, let's differentiate hard news and feature story based on their purpose and focus. So, hard news is focuses on breaking news, timely events, or important updates. So, its purpose is to inform quickly and accurately. So, meaning to say, hard news aims to provide urgent, factual information to the public. So, its purpose is to inform quickly, often in response to breaking events. So, in contrast, the purpose and focus of feature story is more on human interest, cultural or personal stories. So its purpose is to engage and entertain. So meaning to say that feature stories aims to engage the reader on a deeper emotional or intellectual level. So they focus more on human experiences or background and are typically more reflective or exploratory. So now, let's differentiate them based on their tone and style. So, hard news is a straightforward, concise, and neutral tone, wherein it follows the inverted pyramid style. So, meaning to say that the tone of the hard news is clear and objective. So, it reports facts without additional commentary, and the writing is concise with the most important information presented first in an inverted pyramid style. So, in contrast, the tone and style of a feature story is more narrative, descriptive, and in emotional tone. It allows for creativity and a more relaxed structure. So, meaning to say that it often more creative, descriptive, and engaging. Writers have more freedom to express their emotions, include details that create a vivid picture of the story. So, this is the pyramid style which is followed in making a hard news. So, as you can see at the upper part, you can see the lead wherein it contains the most important information. It answers the who, what, where, when, and why. Also the how. So, at the middle part, you can see the body wherein it contains the crucial information. And the last part or the lower part of the pyramid contains detail or the extra information about the news. Next is their differences in timeliness. So, hard news is a urgent and time sensitive. It is reported immediately. So, meaning to say that it is highly time sensitive events wherein it is reported as they happen or shortly after. These stories lose relevance quickly as newer news emerges. So in contrast, feature story is a not time sensitive. It often reported after the event. So meaning to say that the feature story is not bound by time. They may explore broader trends or tell human stories related to events that have already occurred. So I have here an example of hard news and a feature story. So as you can see on the right side, it is a hard news which contains the New York Times front page from September 12, 2001. So it exemplifies hard news because it immediately reports on a significant breaking event. So it is a factual report on the impactful attacks. So while on the left side, we can see the example of feature story. So, unlike hard news, it focuses on immediate events. So, this piece offers an in-depth descriptive look at Timor-Leste exploring its culture, history, and tourism potential. So, this feature story is an example of a travelogue. So now, let's proceed to the second topic, which is all about the types of feature stories. So, there are many types of feature stories, and I only chose the 7 common types of it. So, I chose the news feature, personality sketch, personal experience story, human interest feature, informative, historical, as well as the entertainment feature. So, let's tackle first the first type of a feature story, which is the news feature. So, news feature provides depth to a current or recent event, going beyond the basic facts. It includes background information, expert analysis, and human impact to help readers understand the significance of the news. Unlike the hard news, it focuses on the why and how rather than just the what. So, meaning to say that news feature provides more in-depth perspective on a recent event, unlike a standard news wherein it reports only it covers the basic facts, where it focuses on who, what, when, or where. So, a news feature explores the event's background, causes, and consequences. It often includes interviews, expert insights, and human impact stories to help readers fully grasp the significance of the event. So, I have here 2 examples of the news feature. So, as you can see on the left side, it's a news feature wherein it uses narrative storytelling to explore the issue of child poverty in Brazil rather than simply reporting facts in a concise, objective manner like a typical news article. So while in the right side, you can see that it covers newsworthy event wherein it focuses on the personal story of a widow seeking recognition for her husband's heroism, the narrative style, emotional depth, and inclusion of personal details. So another type of a feature story is the personality sketch. So this type of feature paints a vivid picture of a person's life, character, and achievements. It includes personal anecdotes, interviews, and insights to give readers an intimate understanding of this subject, whether they are a celebrity, public figure, or an ordinary person with a compelling story. So, meaning to say that a personality sketch focuses on a individual wherein it highlights their personality, background, and achievements. So it goes beyond a simple biography by providing a deeper, more personal look at the subject. Writers use interviews, anecdotes, and observations to bring the person to life, making the reader feel connected to them. So I have here one example of personality sketch, which is entitled A Good Guy Gone Better, a personality sketch. So it's a personal and descriptive account of a young man's personality, tracing his development from a playful, sometimes rebellious youth to a more mature individual pursuing higher education. So next, we have the personal experience story. So personal experience story is a first-person narrative that shares an individual's journey, challenges, or triumphs. These stories create an emotional connection with readers and often leave them with a valuable lesson or inspiration. So, meaning to say, the personal experience story is a first-person narrative story where the writer shares their own journey, struggles, and transformative experience. So these stories often evoke strong emotions and can be inspirational, motivational, or cautionary. They allow readers to connect on a personal level and sometimes to provide valuable life lessons. So another type is the human interest feature. So it focuses on emotionally engaging stories about people, often highlighting ordinary individuals in extraordinary situations. These stories aim to evoke feelings of joy, sympathy, or inspiration while sometimes raising awareness about social issues. So it means that the human interest feature focus on emotionally powerful and relatable topics. So they often highlight people overcoming challenges, heartwarming acts of kindness, or extraordinary experiences of ordinary individual. So the goal is to engage the reader emotionally, whether through joy, sadness, or inspiration. So these stories are widely used in magazines, newspaper, and online platforms. So I have here two examples of human interest feature. So as you can see on the right side, it uses the emotional story of a young organ donor to promote open donation, focusing on the human impact rather than just presenting statistics. So while in the left side, it highlights the inspirational story of Stephen Sutton's courageous battle with cancer and his charitable fundraising, emphasizing the emotional impact of his life rather than just reporting facts. So another type is the historical feature. Historical features explore past events and their relevance today. They use archival research, expert perspectives, and eyewitness accounts to bring history of life, which helps readers understand how the past has shaped the present. So meaning to say that the historical feature tells the story of a past events in a compelling way, often linking them to present day issues. It involves extensive research including archival materials, expert interviews, and first-hand accounts. So this type of feature help readers understand how history has shaped society and why past events remain relevant today. So I have here two examples of historical feature. So first, in the right side, it's a news report from past date, which is indicated by the date on the newspaper. So it's covering the death of a senator and the reaction to it. The event itself is in the past, making it historical. While in the left side, it is an article details the history of the Nobelius Heritage Park and Emerald Museum, including the establishment of the Nobelius Nursery and museum's development. So the focus is on preserving and presenting the historical significance of the location and its associated people and events. Next, we have the informative feature. So an informative feature provides a well-researched insights into a topic, explaining complex subjects in an engaging way. It uses expert opinions, data, and real-life examples to educate readers on a particular issue or trend. So, meaning to say that an informative feature is designed to educate readers on a specific topic. So, it presents a well-researched facts and expert opinions or real-life examples to make complex subjects easier to understand. So, these articles are commonly found in health science and business publications where readers seek detailed knowledge on a various issues. So now, let's have the last type of a feature story, which is the entertainment feature. So, it is a type of feature story that focuses on the world of entertainment. So, this type of story is designed to inform, engage, and amuse readers with interesting angles, personal opinions, and vivid storytelling. So, it means that it is centered on the entertainment world, which it highlights the movies, music, television, celebrities, and theater. So, it aims to inform and engage the readers. So, I have here two examples of the entertainment feature. So, as you can see on the right side, It is an article reviews that Disney movie Frozen. So it includes a picture of the movie and lists other Christmas movies. The tone is light and celebratory, focusing on the enjoyment of the film. While on the left side, this article functions as entertainment because its primary purpose is to provide reviews and opinions on films, not factual reporting. So it focuses on subjective assessments of Gateway and Kill Your Darlings, incorporating a celebratory tone and which includes additional movie recommendations. The Home Alone, The Nightmare Before Christmas with star ratings. So this blend of reviews and suggestions presented in an engaging style clearly positions it as an entertainment piece rather than a news report. And now let's tackle the last topic, which is all about the effective feature writer. So I have here 5 characteristics of an effective feature writer. The keen observer, has an analytical mind, a wide reader and a good listener, is a frequent writer as well as a master of a language. So first, the effective feature writer is a keen observer. A good feature writer is always attentive to the details that others might overlook. Observing the world around them provides the raw materials that make stories vivid and authentic. So meaning to say that feature writing thrives on the ability to notice the small yet significant details. So being a keen observer gives depth to descriptions and enables the writer to paint vivid pictures with words. Second is that the effective feature writer has an analytical mind. So being analytical helps a feature writer to not only present facts but also dive deeper into their meanings. So they critically analyze situations, trends, and people's behaviors, drawing insights that make the narrative compelling. So meaning to say that it involves dissecting information and extracting meaning. An analytical writer questions why something happened and seeks to understand its significance. So this ability to break down information and make connections elevates the quality of the story by offering reader deeper insights and thoughtful commentary. So the third one is that effective feature writer is a wide reader and a good listener. So effective feature writers are well-rounded because they consume a variety of content. This habit broadens their knowledge, and being good listeners helps them understand different perspectives, which adds richness to their stories. So meaning to say that a great feature writers consume a wide of genres, topics, and viewpoints which expands their horizons. Reading builds a reservoir of knowledge and exposes writers to different writing styles, while good listening skills foster empathy and enable them to capture authentic voices and interviews or conversation. So both skills contribute to more well-rounded and insightful writing. Next is that the effective feature writer is a frequent writer. So writing is a skill that improves with practice. Consistency in writing enables feature writers to refine their techniques, develop their voice, and experiment with different storytelling styles. So it means that feature writing demands regular practice to maintain proficiency and creativity. So frequent writing sharpens narrative skills, which helps to overcome writer's block and enhances the writer's ability to communicate ideas effectively. So lastly, the effective feature writer is a master of language. So a deep understanding of language allows writers to express complex ideas clearly and persuasively. So the mastery of vocabulary, grammar, and tone helps them create an engaging and impactful stories. So, meaning to say that the language is the primary tool of a writer, and mastery over it allows a feature writer to convey emotions, nuances, and ideas in an engaging way. So, knowing how to structure sentences and adjust tone for the audience enables a writer to captivate and influence readers, making their stories more powerful. So, to synthesize my topics, I have discussed the hard news and feature story contrasted, the types of feature stories, as well as the effective feature writer. So, that is all for my report.